In this short presentation, I'm going to describe and explain Judenfrei Nazi idea and its implementation between 1933 and 1945. A very important concept was embraced by the Nazis in the 20s, the Volksgemeinschaft, the people's community. For the Nazis, the German race is the most important race. In this context, Jews are easily designed as not being part of the Volksgemeinschaft. Moreover, they are even accused of all evils. For example, Germany lost World War I not because of its brave soldiers, but because of a Jews' plot. The Jews stabbed the German army in the back. Therefore, Germany had to become Judenfrei, free of Jews, meaning that there should not be any more Jews on a German territory. The first idea of the Nazis was to get rid of the Jews by pushing them to leave the country. They tried to make them feel unwelcome. For example, they organized boycotts. German people were invited not to buy anything in a Jew store. In 1935, the Nazis created two important laws that put the Jews aside from the German society. Those laws are called the Nuremberg Laws. With these laws, the Nazis tried to encourage Jews to leave Germany, and they made it clear that Germany was for racial German people only. On the 9th and 10th of November 1938, a series of coordinated daily attacks against Jews throughout Nazi Germany occurred. This night is called the Kristallnacht. About 100 Jews died. 30,000 were arrested and incarcerated in Nazi concentration camps. When World War II started, the Nazis started to think about moving the Jews in the east of Europe, so they concentrated urban and sometimes regional Jewish populations in ghettos. The largest ghetto in Poland was the Warsaw Ghetto. More than 400,000 Jews lived there. The living conditions were miserable. About 1 million of Jews died in the Jews' ghettos. Others were deported to killing centers. In 1941, the Nazis decided not only to move the Jews out of the German territory, but rather kill them. 4 mobile killing units were created, the Einsatzgruppen. They followed the German army as it advanced into Soviet territory. They had to murder those perceived to be racial or political enemies found beyond German combat lines in the occupied Soviet Union. Among other victims included Jews. When they arrived in a village, the Einsatzgruppen identified the Jews. They were forced to march to the execution site, where trenches had been prepared. They were shot. Between 1941 and 1943, they killed nearly 1.5 million people, mostly Jews. In December 1941, the Nazis created the first killing center in Chełmno, Poland. In 1942, the Nazis opened other killing centers to systematically murder the Jews, killing approximately 3 million of them. The largest killing center was Auschwitz-Birkenau. Almost all of the Jews deported who arrived at the camps were sent immediately to death in the gas chambers. After the death, the corpses were removed from the gas chambers and cremated in large graves or in ovens. In total, the Nazis killed around 6 million Jews. About 2/3 of every 3 Jews living in Europe before the war were killed in the Holocaust.